this is what resupply looks like. I got entirely way too much food for the Shenandoahs because I'm gonna be able to get food there, but I just got my normal resupply because habit. And then you stop and you take everything out of boxes before you have to walk back. Good afternoon this time. My name is Mosey and this is rissaroams. We are on day 87 of the AT. I just left Stanimals in Waynesboro, got dropped back off at Rockfish Gap, and we're about to enter the Shennies. So I got into Waynesboro yesterday right around 5 o'clock. Milk Money had gotten there about 30 minutes before me and went on in. He got there and told Tom they were zeroing today, and I said I am not. So leaving them behind. They'll hit trail tomorrow. I had only planned 8 miles today to the first shelter, so I wasn't really in a rush to get out of there. And since we got in, later in the evening yesterday, I just showered, did my laundry, and ate last night. And then today I got up and resupplied. Took my time packing my stuff, went and got lunch before I left, called my mom, got my Shennies permit, Shenandoahs, that is, and sent a bunch of stuff, or ordered a bunch of stuff to be sent to my mom's house so she could send me a whole new outfit when I finish Virginia. I need smaller pants, I need a shirt that's not full of holes, I need socks that aren't worn out, I need new shoes. My camp shoes are falling apart, so took care of all of that, got a little YouTube done, and then now we are finally hitting trail. And I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling okay. Now that I have a very full pack on my back, my heels kind of hurt, but only 8 miles, hopefully we'll be okay. Shouldn't be too difficult of a day. Just taking it slow starting out. The first few miles, the Shennies are pretty dry, and so gonna go slow the first 2 days and then kind of see how we feel. I don't have a concrete plan, just have food and know I can get off and get more if I need it, but just gonna go as far as I feel like my body can take me. If we want to just stick to 15s, we're going to do it. If I feel like I can handle a bit more than that because the elevation gain isn't as extreme, then we'll do that. All right, here we go. Entering Shenandoah National Park. My second national park ever. Hopefully many more to come. Well, Mosey, welcome to Shenandoah, where we're gonna stand here and wait for this bad boy to make a decision. All right, not totally sure that thing is alive. It didn't move. I arced out on the other side of the trail and it never twitched, so got lucky this time. Keeping our eyes peeled. Also, the heat wave seems to have ended. My phone says it's 76 degrees outside. I don't know if that's true, but it feels good. There's a breeze blowing. Oh, happy for it. I was real done with those 90-degree days. I know more are coming, but at least we've got a break for now. When I left this afternoon, Milk Money was talking about what are they going to do without their trail mom, because most of the time I have to keep those 2 men in line. And he also said that they're going to miss their logistics manager, because I'm usually the one who plans our routes and where we're stopping and whatnot. And he was like, we may end up hiking south without you. I was like, you made it this far, Milk Money. I think you can keep going. But of course he was just joking. It is going to be different. They say they're going to catch up tomorrow. I don't know about that. They haven't looked at the map and realized the water carry situation. And they say, I'll eventually zero and they'll catch me. I said, yeah, but you'll have zeroed twice by the time I zero. So, who knows? We'll keep in touch. But I gotta keep hiking. Gotta do what's best for me. They gotta do what's best for them. When I spoke with my mom on the phone this afternoon, she told me that my stepdad's brother had been watching the channel and asked them how far I was planning to go. And Dennis said, she's planning to go all the way. She may cry the whole way to Maine, but that's what she's doing. And, well, yeah, no one is surprised. No one is surprised. Happy tears, angry tears, confused tears, sad tears. You'll get them all. It's just how it is. So luckily, I still had service. Just had to call Milk Money because I realized I never settled up at Stanimals. The people that run it were taking the staff out tubing, just to kind of, you know, celebrate them and give them a break. And they had a couple girls running the show that aren't normally there. And I didn't think about it, and they didn't think about it. And so, yeah, luckily Milk Money's going to take care of me, and I will settle up with him later. Oh, geez. I feel so bad. Trail Magic potato. Not sure what we have going on over here. We have this little AT platform, that little weird seat, and then this is such a little thing, and it's so gross, but the weather has been mild enough today that my sweat rag has dried off between uses every time, which is fantastic. That thing has been soaked for days without drying. It's been rough. And if you do remember, I lost this before the alpaca farm, and Tom bought me a new handkerchief, which I really appreciate, but it was very large and much thicker than this one. And some of our chef and pro deal hiked that section of trail the next day, and so Lizard told them to look out for it, and so they carried my nasty sweat snot rag from Atkins to Daleville, where they finally saw me and gave it to me. So thank you, boys. I really appreciate that. I told you just to throw it away, but you kept hiking with it, and I appreciate it. So Milk Money now has the handkerchief that Tom gave me. So back to Old Faithful. Here we are on top of Little Calf Mountain. We've got about 1.25 miles left to the shelter, and it's just now around 4 o'clock. I've been taking my sweet time, taking breaks, moving slow, because I knew we didn't have far to go today. I'm glad I waited to start. Well, that was pretty cool. haven't really seen many people today. I'm hiking along and I see a guy and he steps off trail and I'm walking past and I'm like, you look familiar. And he was like, you look familiar. And he was like, I think I follow your YouTube. I was like, I think I follow your YouTube. And I was like, are you Open Objective? And he was like, yeah. And so that was cool. He is doing a pretty non-traditional hike. He started in New York in June, or early June. It's currently June while I'm filming this, and he's hiking south, and then at some point we'll flip up. He doesn't really have a concrete plan yet, but we just caught up, talked about how things are going, and talked about whether or not I should flip and whatnot. So it's cool. Nice meeting you. I believe his name is James. I think. I just know him by his channel name. I think his trail name is Wonder Bro. Wonder Bro. Okay. So nice meeting you. Once again, these bad boys slowing me down. The day we left Daleville, I'd eaten quite a few of those berries, and the boys left after me, and they caught up. They were like, I mentioned I had the berries, and they're like, we thought we saw some mosey tracks around there. I'm a sucker for them. This bunny's just been hopping down the trail in front of me. I'm trying not to scare him. Hi, buddy. You're brave. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, buddy. Bye-bye. Currently on the shelter spur. We've been going uphill, which is very strange for a shelter. I'll be happy in the morning, but a little perturbed right now. Made it to the shelter. There are 2 other guys here. We leapfrogged a little bit today. They have their tent set up near the shelter. There's 2 other tent pads. I don't really want to sleep in the shelter just because bugs have been eating me alive, and so I prefer to be enclosed here lately. And then that way I don't have to, wear long sleeves and leggings. So I claimed my tent pad. There were only 2. One did not look great. This one looks fine. But it's right in the sun right now, so I'm gonna wait until sun goes down a little bit because I don't want my tent to be a sauna. I have a roommate. Hi there, buddy.